Hello. I'm going to wait for Kyla to join. Let's see. Hi, Debs. Hi. So, just to let you guys know, me and Kyla. Kyla has joined us the boot camp, I think. So, I don't know if you're going to do this from your... Hi, Fiona. Sorry, Kyla. I don't know if you're going to do this from your personal page. If so, okay, she's just switched. How do I request to join? It'll come up now, Kyla. It should just say, asked to join this video. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for Kyla to join. Okay, yeah, here she is.
Yes, question and answer. We've got a few topics to touch base on already.
Hello.
Okay, this is so weird with my headphones on. I think I'm going to take it off because I can't hear myself speak.
Okay.
One sec.
Okay. See if I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, I didn't know how to join. I was like, what?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So yeah, we're just seeing a few people joining now already, but I was just saying that we are doing a bit of a Q&A on fitness topics, but mainly today, the main thing that we wanted to come on here and talk about was myths and fads in the fitness industry, and we want to come on here to debunk them. Hi, Brian. I can see a few people. Quite a few people joining now. So hi, everyone that said hello. So I've made a few notes, Kyla, just so that we to talk about everything. So I've got it here. But yeah, if anyone wants to just ask any questions throughout it, literally just drop them in the comments, and we will make sure that we answer all questions before we finish the live. So yeah, how are you? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Having a good Sunday actually.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Feel good, but I've done no.
Hi, Claire. Sorry.
I can't actually.
Hi, people.
I can't see who's live, as in who's joined. So if
I think you can swipe up, and then you'll start to see as well.
yeah, so I can. Oh my god, I'm like a grandma. I don't know how to use technology. Right. Okay. So first topic.
Yeah. Well, first of all, we just wanted to speak about how, before we go into the myths and things like that, how at the minute there's so many different people advertising plans and workouts all over the internet, because people have got a lot more time on their hands, and how quite a lot of these people as well, some possibly maybe, but I've seen myself a lot of people that aren't qualified, have never been a trainer before and things like that, and now running these online workouts. And I don't know if people really think about not the dangers, but in a way like the bad, well, the dangers that they can be causing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, go on. I've been rambling.
Yeah, no,
So
I was just going to say that obviously a few years ago, the way that brands would advertise their products or their training plans or whatever were through adverts. Now, a lot of the time we skip adverts. We probably don't even know that every 4 or 5 posts on Instagram is an ad or something.
Yeah, every 5 posts is an ad. Yeah,
5 posts is an ad. Which, if you didn't know, that's going to be incredibly annoying now that you're going to notice that.
Yeah, you want to see it.
YouTube now, like most of the time, we're like, okay, wait for the 10 seconds to be over, skip the ad, and we don't really listen. Whereas now, there's this thing called influencers, which is just the stupidest thing ever. But these influencers are obviously now paid to show off a product or to
to market a product. Basically, they get paid a lot of money to make a post about a product that they've probably not even used, and there's a lot of products out there that are useless, but these people are just doing it for the money, because sometimes they'll get paid a few thousand just for 1 picture on Instagram or 2 pictures or something like that. So
yeah, exactly what it is. It's your favorite influencer that's got an ass like Kim Kardashian has been maybe working her ass off in the gym, literally, don't know, could be taking steroids, could be
Yeah.
starving herself. You have no idea. But the second that she jumps on an Instagram live and says, okay, guys, do 15 jump squats, doesn't have a qualification under her belt at all.
Yeah.
But then soon says that this is what she's been doing in lockdown to keep this insane body with extremely low body fat, and suddenly everybody just believes it and thinks that that's
exactly. So I was saying to Kyla the other day, like, I actually like this girl, like, well, not like her, I don't know her, but I've nothing against this girl. I thought she was quite nice when she was on a program, but she was on Love Island, and she's come out of it, she's changed her body, and she's been working with a trainer and a nutritionist, and she's got really good results. But now she's brought out this plan, and from what I hear, the plan consists of diets, and alongside of that 7-minute workouts to get the body that she has. So we all know she's not been working out for 7 minutes to achieve that body. She's been working hard in the gym and at home with whatever she puts in her mouth to achieve that body. So
no, most of these people have celebrity trainers, or they've paid for nutrition plans, or they've been working their whole life. This person has probably had that same physique for the past, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7 years, but only in the past month has she gained all these followers. And soon saying that she's got that body just since lockdown, doing a couple of jump squats without a qualification under her belt. So I think everybody needs to be careful. Do your research, guys. Sure, we've got so much time on our hands. Spend a few minutes seeing who you're following. Just because somebody's got some biceps, or just because somebody's got a six-pack, you shouldn't follow somebody.
Or just because they've got a blue tick and like loads of followers doesn't mean they actually know much about this product that they're promoting, or these plans.
Reality TV program and you'll get a blue tick. So just have a little think about who you're listening to. Invest your time into people that know what they're talking about, like us. Just going on to the topic, we are both qualified personal trainers. Okay, Brian said, how long
do you guys train per day?
Becky had to drag me from training to film this live. I just train 24/7. No. I personally train, I mean, when I wasn't in lockdown, I would try and hit around about 2 hours of training a day. That wasn't because I felt like I needed 2 hours to reach a goal or to hit PBs. That was genuinely just because I enjoyed it. And I said this before on lives, if you find something that you like, then results will come. So usually twice a day, but definitely every day. Sundays always a rest day. Well, Sundays are always my rest days, and sometimes Thursdays.
And I think it's important to stress as well that rest days are really important. Usually I will train definitely around if I do a session, it definitely lasts an hour, usually, not because I'm timed, it usually goes on that long, and sometimes it can be, what did you say?
Because you talk a lot.
Probably, so it's definitely 1 hour, and it can be up to 2 hours per day, depending on, also, maybe I'll go to the gym, and then maybe I'll go for a walk if I've got the time to do so. Sometimes I'll do 2 training sessions, but again, it's not necessary. That's just because I like to do that. And you definitely don't be needed to train 2 times a day every day of the week to get the results that you want. So I just want to stress that, because I know that can sound intimidating to people that are new to exercise and think that they need to be training all the time to get the body that they want, and that's not true.
No, exactly. And we're all on different paths with different goals, so don't just think that because somebody said on Instagram that they trained for 2 hours and had apple cider vinegar and cut out carbs that you have to do it as well, because
that's not there's many so no all good. So that was that topic, kind of just gone on, just going through stuff to make sure I've not missed anything. Okay. So if there's nothing else that you want to say onto that, we can move on to some fitness myths if you like.
Do it.
Oh my god, I actually didn't write the myths down. I just put fitness myths and then I didn't write them down. So
okay, I think I'll remember.
Let's see.
Remember.
Yeah, go on. Let's just go ahead. Guys, if you've got any myths as well that you've heard about the industry and you want us to touch base on these, please drop them in the comments, and we will say what we think about them. But to start with, we'll just come up with a few of our own, and then we can just stem on from there. So if you've got one to start with, Kyla. Oh, I can. So
yeah, go ahead.
Go on. Okay, I did actually write some down. That's why I didn't write them on the paper. I wrote them here. So, will weightlifting make me bulky? So this is a myth that comes in the fitness industry from a lot of women that are scared that they're going to be bulky by lifting weights, which is a total myth, by the way. Just going to say, it's bull. So do you want to go on from that? I've got a few pointers, but I'll let you go ahead.
Yeah. Well, what a lot of it's kind of hard because in training, not being sexist, but the female physiology and the male physiology do differ. They do, and that's not just in the way that we look, but also in the way that our bodies work, the way that our protein synthesized, the way that our muscles built, and it's just, we are different people. Okay, males and females are different. Now, it's much easier for a male to gain muscle than it is a female. That's okay. If anybody doesn't believe me, you can have a Google of that one. That one is true. So for anybody that says that they're scared to lift heavy weights, females, because they're afraid of getting bulky, step away from that mindset, okay? Because unless you have incredibly low body fat and just incredibly high muscle building fibers, then you're okay? You're fucking lucky. So step away from that, because that's not true. It is actually so difficult for us girls to build muscle.
Yeah, really, really depressingly difficult, actually.
Depressingly difficult. No, exactly. I think people think
Sergo Fit says testosterone levels are much higher in men. Yes, true.
Exactly.
So that plays a major part in it. So going on from what Kyla said, it's actually depressingly hard to put on muscle. Like you have to work so hard for, I was going to say months, but probably like coming up to years to gain a good level of muscle mass.
Exactly.
Especially as a woman.
It depends on your diet as well. If you're not getting adequate protein, then you're not building muscle as it is. So if you want to go to protein, you want to lift heavy, but don't want to build muscle, then take a look at it as well. There's so many factors that come into. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I was going to say, and I think you need to determine as well the difference between excess fat and bulk, because do you know what I mean? People might think of someone looking bulky, but it might be excess fat. Do you know what I mean? Women can handle high intensity workouts better than men. Yeah. Okay.
That women can handle high intensity workouts better than men. Thing is, it's just everybody has a different perception on what bulky is as well. People might look at me or might look at you and think that we're bulky. Okay, that's fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you think that and that's not your thing, then that's completely fine.
Everyone has a different perception of this, do you know what I mean? And maybe me and you do as well, do you know what I mean? What I think may look too bulky, you might think looks good.
Exactly.
So
Brian says you're bulky.
And on that note, actually, as well, to bulk, you would have to be in a calorie surplus. You'd have to be in a lot of excess calories to be able to put on that muscle mass. So in the long run,
biggest myths. Shut up. Loads of time and she's gone. Those times having clients and they don't want to lift weights because they don't want to get heavy, but then, how can I grow my glutes? Hun.
Yeah.
Decide now if you want to build some muscle and lift some heavy weights, or if you don't. Okay, you can't. There's not two different things for different things. You don't want to train your upper body or your upper body. If you want to focus on your lower body, focus on your lower body. Okay, but get that myth out of you.
Oh, sorry, I'm just setting up my stand again. I just fell about a million times.
That's
also, what was I going to say? Sorry, just had something to say when you said that then on the topic, and now I just totally forgot what I was going to say. Okay, carry on, Kyla. No, I was gone, but I might come back to it. So
anyway, covered that. You want to jump on to the next one?
Yeah.
Well, what I say is I can't exactly remember what the...
To be fair, actually, I just spat. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
While we're on that topic, though, why don't we just list a few benefits of weightlifting for women? So
Yeah,
that girls that are a bit worried about lifting weights, gives them some motivation to start lifting weights.
Sorry, what do you mean?
So,
Oh, just
some tips, but just some benefits of lifting weight.
Okay, well, if you are looking to lose fat, I mean, obviously you need to be in a calorie deficit. I think you'll find that quite a lot throughout our life. The main answer to gaining weight or losing weight is literally going to be depending on your calorie surplus or deficit. But if you're looking to lose weight, then weightlifting is a great way of doing it, getting you into that fat burning zone. Obviously, mixing it with a bit of cardio, laugh, but lifting weights makes you more confident, and I will challenge anybody who thinks differently, female or male. It'll bring out your endorphins, and it will make you feel better, and that I will stand by that 100%. Rather than do steady state cardio. Go ahead.
No. Go on. I'll let you finish.
I'm just saying that lifting weights or steady state cardio any day just boosts your confidence.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like we said, it's not going to bulk you. If anything, it's going to shape and tone your body structure more, and you're going to find yourself liking your body more. To be fair, I really doubt that you're going to find yourself feeling bulky. So yeah, and also lifting weights boosts your metabolism as well. So after, the more muscle mass you have, the more calories you burn in general. So even when you're out of the gym, you'll be burning more calories if you have more muscle mass. In theory, than you would even just sat on your couch. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yep.
The way I said that. Yeah.
100% agree with you.
Cool. All right. Hi, Jess. Just seen that Jess has joined. So next, I don't know if this is a myth, but I might have wrote it wrong. Is cardio the best form of fat loss?
No. So people will kill their metabolisms with steady state cardio. As well, what happens when we do cardio versus weightlifting is, let's say we do 20 minutes of cardio, you will burn the equivalent amount of calories for 20 minutes of cardio. However, if you do 20 minutes of weightlifting or an hour of weightlifting, for example, then the metabolism will actually speed up. You'll carry on burning for 24
That's
hours.
exactly what I just said in the last bit, really. More like kind of ties in with what I just said in the last bit. Also, I think we need to determine, like you said before, fat loss isn't about, there's no exercise for fat loss. Fat loss it requires a calorie deficit. So you need to be burning more energy than you're taking in. So you need to burn more calories than you eat to be able to lose fat. So it doesn't matter what type of exercise you're doing, that is your main focus first if you want fat loss. So that's really important.
So that's up to you. If you want to bring your calorie intake down or your exercise expenditure up, that's up to you. Obviously, a mixture of them both works quite well, bringing your calories down and a bit more. But as long as your calories are under, Debbie says, turn your volume down and touch the echoes when Kyla's was speaking. Oh, I actually noticed that. I think that's
I could hear you echoing, but not me.
What about
huh?
You guys let us know if that's any better.
Yeah, I've just turned my volume down, so we'll see if that works. So, sorry, carry on. What was you saying?
No, yeah, exactly that about your calorie intake. We're always going to go back to calorie intake. There's no magic pill. There's no exercise that's going to make you lose fat. We've said before on previous lives when people have asked, what are the best exercises to lose fat on your stomach or lose fat on your legs? And that is the biggest myth in the fitness industry, spot reduction. You can't choose a specific place on your body to lose fat. Yes, you can build muscle. Yes, by doing bicep curls, you're going to build muscle in your bicep, but you're not going to lose fat from there. Will it help you your biceps when you lose body fat and when you lower your body fat in general? Yes, it will. Okay, but there's not one exercise, there's not one pill, and there's not a shortcut, okay?
Exactly. So Claire says, myth, do carbs make you fat? No, carbs do not make you fat. I love carbs. Obviously, so if you put it this way, when people do a low carb diet, they're cutting out a third of of a macronutrient that comes in your diet. So you've got protein, fats, and carbs. If you're cutting out carbs from your diet, it's obvious that you're going to be losing weight because you're going to be in a calorie deficit, which is just all links back to the same thing. So by cutting out one of those main macro or one of your main macros, of course, you're going to lose fat. This does not mean that carbs cause fat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
No,
obviously everything in balance.
Yeah.
And
No,
if you're eating carbs, but you're also eating a lot of other foods, and you're eating more than you're burning off, then obviously you're gonna get fat, or you're gonna gain fat. But this does not mean that the carbs are making you fat.
No, exactly, 100%. And I think we can tie this in with another one that was talking about the timing of foods and eating after 6 p.m. or does eating food at night make you fat? Or
Exactly. So another myth I've heard, like eating after 6 o'clock you gain more weight. Not true. Also a myth.
So
I
a
mean,
good way to actually look at it is I actually believe that CrossFit came out with this, but I could be wrong. So if anybody wants to go to Google, they can do. But there's been an updated nutrition pyramid. Okay. The bottom, obviously, we know that in any sort of pyramid with your nutrition, the bottom, or it's any sort of pyramid in general, the bottom is the most important, and the top is the least important. So we've got calories at the bottom, which brings us back onto calories in, calories out. That's just going to determine whether you lose fat or not. One step up from that is your macros, which obviously makes sense because let's say I had a calorie intake of 1,800 calories and that was putting me at a 20% deficit, so I should lose some fat. Yes, I can eat 1,800 calories worth of Oreos and still lose weight. I think people forget that. People think, oh my God, how can you just eat Oreos all day and lose weight? Because I'm burning more than I am eating.
exactly.
Now, I've got no micronutrients in there. I've got no protein in there. So my muscles would be depleting and I would be like a bag of shit. Okay. So obviously macros do play an important role and that's why they're next up.
Exactly. For example, if you're eating more lower calorie foods, you can fill your plate more. So think of vegetables and things like that, and good proteins on your plate. You'll be able to fill yourself up more so that you're less hungry later, and you'll still be able to stay under that calorie target that you have for the day.
So I believe that there could be one in the middle. I can't quite remember what it is. Then it goes on to the timing of the day that you eat. Okay, so this is one from the very timing of the day. Guys, it doesn't matter what time of day you eat. It doesn't matter if you have a high calorie day on Monday, low calorie day on Tuesday, high calorie day on Wednesday. It's the week in total. Okay.
Yeah.
And I saw somebody talk about this on Instagram saying, and they compared it to money. It's like earning €100 every single day and not spending anything, and then on the weekend.
Oh yeah, I've heard this one as well.
And lashing it up,
yeah,
spending all your money. So you've got to look at it from a bigger picture, and it's exactly the same with your calories. So look at it more as a weekly expenditure. If you're going out on the lash every single weekend, you're not going to lose weight. If you're just eating fucking chicken, rice, broccoli, Monday to Friday, and on the weekend you're double McDonald's, drinks, beer, everything, and then you're like, oh, I'm not losing weight. Take a fucking hint. Have a little look.
Exactly. It's like, for example, like you said, if you compare it to your spending, so you're putting away every day, I don't know, X amount of your wages to save. Let's say 10%. So you Monday to Friday, you're saving 50% of your wages or whatever, and then you go out on the weekend and you spend that 50% on one big night out. You've saved nothing. So it's the same thing when you think about your calories. You could be in a deficit Monday to Friday, and then on the weekend have a massive binge, and now your weekly expenditure has gone over, and you're not in that calorie deficit, and you're not going to be losing weight. So it's the same.
It's just giving up all the things that you want in life Monday to Friday for nothing. So yeah, it goes back onto the type of day that you eat. you could eat nothing until
Yeah.
at fasting. You could eat nothing until 4 p.m.
Yeah, and then
What
binge.
your calories in the next 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Of course. And you could reverse that as well. So think of it this way. If you could be good all week and you could have one little slip up on the weekend.
yeah.
What did they say? One hot day doesn't make summer, is it? One hot day doesn't make summer?
Oh,
Is that the saying? One hot day doesn't make a summer. So basically, one little mistake doesn't screw it all up. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, like we're saying, that a binge could, but you go off track and have a little thing, a little something bad. It's not going to screw your goals up. You just get back on and stay focused again, and you know. Exactly, Debbie says consistency is key. Yeah, it's all about balance. It's
better to eat
more or less the same amount of calories. You'll keep your glucose level stable and nutrients at all times.
Yeah, exactly. And like the question, do you gain more fat after 6 p.m? No, you don't.
No.
Okay? That is a complete myth. And then going back onto that pyramid, the one right at the top is our trusty old supplements. So
yeah.
That could...
Okay, so this goes on to like a lot of myths and fat loss products now that we kind of want to get onto the subject on, don't we? So
yeah, somebody messaged me on Instagram and was like, just please talk about supplementation, because it's a...
Yeah, I've actually made a few notes on supplements that I want to bring up as well. So
I'm just gonna say it. So the industries are profiting massively from people's insecurities, and if we're saying, going back onto the topic of influencers, if somebody's going to say that by drinking their peach flavored fucking BCAAs before their workout to get them a flat stomach, people fall for this.
Exactly. And then they're giving you a code, which is like a discount code, but it's not. It's a commission code for them. They're making money. Yeah, it's not a discount code for you. It's a commission code.
Yeah, exactly. These people don't care about you getting that flat stomach. Sandra, that's just had 3 kids, literally bits. Do you know what I mean? Just come off Slimming World. They don't care about you. They just want that commission, and that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But no, I think the whole supplementation world is it's insane. It's there's so many supplements, some good, some bad.
Yeah, there's some supplements that I do agree with, and there's others that I think are useless and things like that. So, but there's also, as well as the supplements, there's your other products, your weight loss products, which is kind of a little bit of a different ball game in a way, because your supplements are targeting a lot of people that are already training as well, and that are already in shape, but are aspiring to be that lean physique that's almost impossible to maintain the whole year round. Do you know what I mean? And then you've got the weight loss products, which are your fast fixes that are trying to draw the people in that maybe don't go to the gym, and do you know what I mean? So there's it's all a similar thing.
It's a hard pill to swallow, and I'll say it, there's too many people nowadays that are lazy and want a quick fix.
Yeah.
If spending, I don't know, £10 on a product is going to get you this insane figure, people are going to do it. And I'm not being funny. If
usually it's more than £10, though, people are spending quite a
little drink, or if some pills that you take once in the morning or once with every meal was going to get you an insane body, I'm telling you now, it would not be on sale on these freaking websites supplements, and it would definitely be more than £10. So next time you go and put your bank details in and you're paying for something, that's just don't.
That sounds too good to be true. It is too good to be true. There's no quick fix. And sorry, what?
No, I'm saying it is too good to be true.
Yeah, and I was actually having a look yesterday, because I was like, I wonder what's the main ingredients to a load of these weight loss products that you get sold, that you sold. So I was doing a little bit of research, and exactly. Worst thing is supplements aren't regulated. 100%. The majority of these, the regulations in the fitness industry for supplements are so little in comparison to other industries where like a lawyer or a financial advisor can give you bad advice. They can face jail time, court cases, or whatever for what do they call it, malpractice. But there's no regulations in the fitness industry for this. So yeah, Debs, you're totally right with that.
What did you say?
She said worst thing is supplements aren't regulated.
Aren't regulated. I know, it is so bad. At the end of the people will buy products all the time, and if you have a look in it, there'll be 10 types of sweetener to make it taste like fucking Coca-Cola. There'll be, I don't know, glycerol, and then there'll be caffeine.
There's shitloads of caffeine in all of these. So one of the main products, what did I write? So there's caffeine. They contain as well. I don't know if I wrote this down because I was looking at them last night. Let's see. Okay, I didn't write it down. But anyway, you get like caffeine. You usually have stuff like, you know, like raspberry ketones. You say it like that. All this stuff, and the other one, L-carnitine. How do you? I'm really bad at pronouncing carnitine. All these are not like regulated at all. There's no scientific evidence based to say that they make you lose weight, and obviously caffeine being in it will suppress your appetite, so it's going to make you not want to eat more. Have you ever noticed you might be feeling a little bit hungry, you have a coffee, and after that your hunger's gone down a bit? It's an appetite suppressant. Is that a word? Yeah. Anyway, and not only that, by increasing your caffeine intake, you're going to have more energy, which is going to increase your needs. So you're going to be moving more, you're going to be more energetic, fidgeting more. So therefore, you're going to be burning more calories than you wouldn't have burned if you hadn't took the caffeine. So obviously, that relates to losing fat.
Yeah, exactly. And what people do as well, they'll buy these fat burners. And then what they'll do is they'll be like, right, okay, I'm going to be good this week. I'm going to take my fat burners. So they've taken them in the morning, and then they think, do you know what? No, I'll walk to work as well. Like, I'm having a good week.
Exactly.
I'll walk to work. And then somebody will offer them something to eat and be like, no, I'm not going to eat that.
I've had my fat burner.
You're probably losing weight because you are walking more and you're consuming less, or you're burning more calories than you're taking in. Like, fucking wake up.
It's not these magic fat burners that you're having. Do you know what I mean? It's everything that we just said. So basically this includes all those teas. I don't know, these caffeine tablets or whatever, your fat burners. What else is there? There's just so many different products. What's that? Sorry.
Meal drops.
I can't. Sorry, you broke up then.
Meal drops.
Oh, okay, yeah, meal drops, yeah, sorry.
But anyway, most of the time, go.
No, I was just gonna say these products as well. Like, I know I've seen these raspberry ketone whatever tablets in Holland and Barrett, and they're not cheap really for them. I think I don't know how much they are, but I've seen them every time I go in there, and there's no, like I said, there's no scientific evidence to say that they make you lose fat. So you are just wasting your money. You're better off having a coffee, increasing your energy, going for a walk, and that's that. You'll save yourself some money and some headaches when you're wondering why they're not working.
People will think twice and save themselves some pennies after listening to this. But so you've obviously got all of those fat loss supplements, and then you've got real supplementation. Okay, so that's your protein shakes, your whey protein, your caffeine, your vitamins, minerals, your BCAAs. Get onto those. Again, caffeine we've touched on, and all those ones. So is there any that you want to knock out?
Well, let's just start with, do we take any supplements, and we'll say whether we do. I take protein.
Yes.
Because it's a really good way for me to hit my protein target.
Me too.
In a day.
I'm vegetarian as well. It's convenient and it helps me hit my protein target. So
exactly. Apart from that, I don't take any. I don't take BCAAs. I don't really think there's any need for them.
I'll do a little chat on BCAAs and tell you what I think.
Yeah, I think BCAAs are good for people that like a low protein diet and also don't eat dairy. They say it can be good for that.
So we may as well just go on to these now, basically. So let's
exactly. So BCAAs are protein. If your protein intake is enough, there is no point to take BCAAs. Much better to add EAs.
Okay, well, even EAA. So if anyone's watching this, don't click off. We'll do a little bit of explanation. So BCAAs. AA,
Yeah.
branch chain amino acids.
Amino acids.
Your amino acids are basically just your building blocks of protein. There's 20 that our bodies actually benefit from, okay? So there is 11 that are non-essential. Your non-essential amino acids are the ones that your body makes anyway, okay? There's no need for any supplementation because your body makes it anyway. And then there are your essential amino acids, okay? There's 9 of those. Those we do need from food and or supplementation, okay? So your branch chain amino acids are the ones that essentially help with protein synthesis and the building of lean muscle. Leucine, isoleucine, if I remember from my PT course, leucine, isoleucine, and valine, I believe. Now, if you are eating a balanced diet, you do not need to take branch amino acids. Okay.
Just to make it simple, you will get a lot of these branch chain amino acids from the food that you eat daily.
Yeah, 100%. And especially not if you're taking a protein shake. If you're taking protein,
you don't need to be taking BCAAs as well.
Yeah. There's no need for you to take BCAAs.
You're just spending extra money on a supplement that you don't really need.
Now, if you'd sat in a cave for fucking 2 weeks, not had vegetable, not had any protein, yeah, you're going to benefit from them. Obviously, you're going to benefit from them. You fucking benefit from anything. You benefit if you started munching on a bit of tree. Now, a lot of people say, okay, but BCAAs are good for fasting because they're 0 calories and I can still get my protein intake from there, even if it's just 3.
But they're not 0 calories.
They ain't 0 calories either. Nothing.
So you're not fasting.
0 calories. Yeah, exactly. If you're worried,
you're drinking your calories.
Yeah, exactly. You may as well just have a fucking protein shake and get all 9 rather than just the 3. So if you're worried about eating or drinking something, is it 0 calories? Have I broke my fast? Just drink water. Stick to water. If you're fasting, you're fasting. There's no need for you to have your protein shake and get in your protein anyway. So BCAAs are a massive waste of money. Yet if you go on to, don't know, are we naming and shaming brands?
I don't really know. I don't think anyone's looking after us. But if you go into main,
if you go into Best,
they would be probably one of the best sellers in the supplement section.
Yeah, they are. They're number 1. If you order it from Most Popular, they're at the top. They're on sale. They're €10. BCAAs, peach flavor, Coca-Cola flavor, and all your favorite Instagrammers and influencers are drinking them.
I promote them.
No fucking clue
because first of all, well, yeah, I know why. They're getting sent them for free and they're getting a commission for everyone that you buy. So they're probably not even drinking them as much as they say. They're taking a photo with them. They're posting their commission code underneath and they're getting paid a certain amount for for every person that uses their discount code and believes that they're actually benefiting from these BCAAs. So that's why they're doing it. That's why they're drinking it. And that's the only reason why. And maybe they don't even know. Maybe they don't even have enough actual knowledge on what they are to realize that they're not benefiting from them. So they're probably thinking, oh yeah, BCAAs are doing me a whale ago. I just made that up. But so yeah, that's
exactly
another
point.
point.
The only thing I would say is that people argue, because obviously there's people that argue both of these sides all the time. There's the fucking BCAA warriors that are loving it, that are drinking, the same people that have got these discount codes that, okay, it's absorbed directly to your muscles rather than going through your liver. But if you have too much protein, you just pee it out anyway. So it's not like we're all under risk of having too much protein and we're going to all, I don't know, die. There's literally So anyway, BCAAs.
Cool. Let's move on from BCAAs then.
Go ahead.
What else is there? Creatine.
May as well. Creatine. Great. I don't actually personally take it. However,
I don't either, but I don't think that's a bad supplement. I don't know about you. What's your opinion on it?
No. I don't think there's bad. There's no really any proven tests that anything bad has ever come from taking creatine.
Yeah.
Improves your performance. Makes you feel better. There's benefits.
There's certain research as well, and I think this is scientifically backed, that it modestly improves muscle mass as well. So, and I say modestly because it means that you're not going to see effects straight away, and it's got to be in conjunction with resistance training. So obviously you can't just take it and not train and expect you to get bigger muscles.
As well, people think that if they start drinking protein shakes, they'll get big muscles.
No,
you're just increasing your calorie intake.
exactly.
So, anyway, but yeah, no, I'd give creatine a thumbs up.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's certain things about this, say as well about you can get water retention and things like that. I don't really know whether this is true because I've never really took it myself. So based on personal experience, I can't comment on that. But
I think there's really small correlation between dehydration and creatine. I would probably just recommend that if you are going to take creatine, drink a glass of water. Drink water.
Yeah, and also some people can have sensitive stomachs towards it, so it can cause stomach cramps. It can cause like diarrhea and things like that. So obviously, it's not for like it might not be for everyone.
If you're one of those people that gets diarrhea on creatine, I'm sorry, but there's nothing else that.
But yeah, to be honest, I was actually thinking like maybe I should try it sometime. But
yeah, well, why not?
See that? I was just laughing. I just laughed and spat.
Oh, no.
Sorry, guys.
And I suppose you could like close up.
Any others?
You want to talk about just like protein in general? Quite a lot of people ask. I mean,
did we not speak about? Did we speak about protein? No.
Well, no. I was just going to say that with like online classes.
No, we haven't spoke about it.
Quite a common question is, okay, what protein shakes do you recommend? What protein should I go for? Should I have protein? Now, the benefits of having a protein shake are you can carry them around. We've said this before. They're just convenient getting your protein intake up. Now, I would go for whey protein.
Yeah.
You can have casein as well, but basically there's just no fucking point in having two types of protein. Stick with whey. It's your most simple. It's got all of your amino acids in it as well. Obviously, if you are...
It's fastly absorbed.
Yeah. And, I mean, if you're... What's the word? Lactose intolerant, then you can have to look at some other ones. However, you can't really go wrong with it, okay? And any brand, most of it is the same. Whey is pretty much the same all over.
Yeah.
In a protein powder. So if you're thinking about it, I would give you the heads up.
Yeah, we actually use the same protein, don't we? We both like optimum I can't talk today. Optimum nutrition, chocolate peanut butter flavor.
All of the flavors are good. Banana is good, strawberry's good, mint chocolate's good. Exactly,
that's mainly because of the flavor as well, because there's some proteins that just taste like water. So I like it to taste good when I drink it. So
exactly. And also all of these people that say different drinks are more hydrating and more nutritious than water are lying to you. There's nothing more hydrating than a glass of water, so don't fucking either. Anyway.
Exactly. I'm actually running low on water, so I might have to grab some.
Or sugar-free Vimto. That's pretty much all I'm drinking of.
Same here. I've already had, in fact, I've got mine over there. Any other supplements to talk to? I've wrote down fat burners, but we already touched base on that.
Any questions? Do ask.
Yeah, please, please write them in. There's a few people engaging, but yeah, like this, anyone that's joined that's new, we are debunking. Yeah, exactly, debunking fitness myths. So any fitness myth that pops to your head, or if you just got any questions, generally just want to know about it, write them in the comments, and we will definitely answer them. So let's move on from like the supplement thing now, because we've been going on for a while about that, and let's get back to some other myths. Okay, I like this one. If I don't get DOMS, so if I don't get sore, if I'm not really sore after a workout, did I not train hard enough? Not true. Absolutely not true. So it's normal when you first start a new exercise program, or if you just first started exercising, or you change the way you're exercising, maybe you're increasing the reps, increasing the intensity, that you will get DOMS, that you will get sore muscles. Okay, it's normal, but
people don't know what DOMS is, by the way.
Yeah, delayed onset muscle soreness. So you'll hear if you start the gym, there might be a lot of people saying DOMS. That's what it is. It's basically achy muscles from working out. Okay, so back to what we're saying.
Yeah, and also if some of you don't know how you get achy muscles, is basically whenever you're doing exercises, your muscles will undergo very small miniature abrasions, so little tears in the
Tears.
muscles. It sounds quite dramatic, but that's why it hurts the next day.
Yeah.
There is science behind it. It's not just that they've like overworked, it is that they have actually torn what's
Yeah.
relatively very, very small. Obviously, hopefully nobody's actually torn a muscle before, because that's something completely different.
Yeah, minor tears
yeah.
in the muscle, basically, to simplify it. But yeah, so what?
No, I was just going to say, if anybody was wondering what it
Yeah.
was, that's what it is.
And to be fair, if you're experiencing DOMS, sore muscles, 5 to 6 days after an exercise, you've probably pushed too hard. It shouldn't really last that long. So, yeah, it probably just means that you pushed yourself a little bit too hard. You shouldn't really be feeling that sore every single time you work out, and your muscles will adapt to it. So, like I said at the start, if you started a new fitness regime or changing up your workouts, it's normal to start feeling achy again, but you will notice that you'll adapt to that probably quite fast. What else?
And one of the worst things that you can do if you do have achy muscles is stop training.
Yeah.
A lot of the time people will start fitness, they'll go to a class, kill them, the next
exactly.
fuck, I am in so much pain, I'm not doing that again. Or I'll go on Thursday if you start on Thursday. No, you've got to go back when your muscles are still in that sort of achy.
Yeah.
If you wait a whole week until you've completely recovered again, it's just going to be exactly the same.
Exactly. Your muscles aren't going to get used to it.
This isn't getting any easier.
Yeah.
If you are just starting out in fitness, or you're doing some of these home workouts as well, and you're thinking, oh, I'm really achy, I don't really want to do another workout, push through it, okay?
Yeah. And I do think as well, like there is some times when I get to the gym and like even now, like not every time, but there's been certain times we'll do something different in our exercise routine. Like me and Kyla did a WOD like a few weeks before lockdown, and it was, you know, remember like the goblet squats and the lunges and the running, and we were so sore after it. And like next day we went in and I think there was like some kind of squats programmed in, and I was like, I cannot squat today, like I can't do it. And I think there's a line as well where it's like the next morning, if you're working the same muscles and it's like heavy squatting, maybe that's not the right thing that you should be doing the next day. If you're so sore, maybe you should even just go for a walk or something. Just get just as long as you move. But like Kyla said, I don't think that you should just totally put off the gym for another week, because it's just going to be the same cycle. And a good way to determine whether your exercise is working or not is, so maybe you're not getting DOMs anymore, but if when you're doing the exercises, the last two reps or so are really, really difficult, you're probably challenging yourself enough to get a good training session in. Do you know what I mean? So if you're not really experiencing DOMs and stuff as much anymore, try to go off how you feel during the workout. So
use the RPE scale. How difficult is it?
Exactly. So if the last two reps are really difficult, you're probably giving your muscles enough stimulus. They need to
exactly.
get the workout in.
I think DOMS is still quite a good way of measuring some workouts sometimes. If you've never had DOMS, or you haven't had DOMS for weeks, but at the same time you're not seeing any progress either.
Might be an idea to change your exercise routine up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, changing the intensity, changing the reps or something like that. Exactly. It's normal to have them. It's not something that you shouldn't have.
No.
But if you're having them after every single workout and it's lasting for days and days, then you're probably pushing a little bit too hard.
Big chill pill. Not literally. No more supplementation. Is there any more?
Let's see. What else I've got was... Okay, so are sit-ups and crunches the best exercises for a six-pack?
Okay.
So we actually spoke a little bit about this on the last live.
We did. Do you have something that you want to say, or do you want me to go?
Whatever. I don't know if you want to repeat what you said last time for any people that didn't hear it, or about the way. Well, before you go into that, I'll just say, obviously, one of the main things for having a six-pack or whatever is nutrition. So you can train your abs really, really hard, grow your abs, but if you've got a high percentage of body fat on your belly, you're not going to really see your abs. So what plays a major factor is obviously nutrition, body fat percentage, which women have naturally a higher body fat percentage to prepare for pregnancy. So girls, it's normal that we're not going to have as little body fat on our abs than some guys. Girls with a full-on six-pack are usually at a really, really low body fat percentage that they can't maintain whole year.
Your probably favorite athletes, and by athletes I'm gonna say fucking Instagrammers that have got these washboard abs, probably got menorrhea. So
exactly. That's another thing I think we're going to talk about on a totally different live, but how it affects your menstrual cycle. So if you're excess dieting and your body fat's too low, it's likely that you'll stop having your period, or your period will become irregular. So really you're risking
your sex drive.
Exactly.
Think about your priorities in life.
What's worth it?
Do you want a six-pack and completely kill your sex drive, have no period, be miserable, not be able to go out with your friends and eat what they're having, but get a fucking 100 likes on your Instagram photo? Or do you want to just take a seat and just say, listen, it's not worth it? I'm a female, I've got a little bit more body fat, I'm happy with where I am at the moment with my training, so appearance isn't everything. But anyway,
I've never had a six-pack, so
anyway, no, I definitely,
and it does not bother me one bit. I don't think it makes us any less worthy of a trainer or any worse of an athlete or whatever. Definitely an athlete, just because we don't have a six-pack. So that's important. But we are going to get onto the topic of how it can affect like a woman's cycle and stuff another day. So we won't go too much into that.
A very interesting topic.
That's a whole new. So now we've kind of touched base on the nutrition side of it. Kyla, you can speak about how to train your abs to make them kind of appear more. Do you know what I mean?
So I'll touch a little bit on what we spoke about on the previous live, a bit about abs. When it comes to building any other muscle, people usually stick to quite a low rep range. You'll go for about 8 to 12, 6 to 12 reps, build glutes, to build your quads, to build your biceps, and then suddenly all of that knowledge that we know goes out the window when it comes to training our abs. People scrap that idea, they get rid of the weights, they go for free weight, and they start doing double unders and sit-ups every day, checking for their six-pack. Nope, let's go again, checking for a six-pack, and it's not there. Okay, nobody with the best quads in the world or the best glutes only did air squats.
So, exactly. That's what I was gonna say before you carry on. So if you're trying to grow your legs and get stronger in your legs, you're gonna add weight, aren't you? You're not gonna sit there and do, today I'll do another 100 air squats, and tomorrow I'll do another 100 air squats, and the day after.
Fucking hip flexors are gonna be about this small, this tight, and then you're gonna end hating air squats, and that's exactly with sit-ups. Doing 350 sit-ups every day is just going to put you in a shit mood. That's all it's going to do. It's not going to make your six-pack go anymore. So what you want to do is you want to bring the rep range down. You want to go back into that hypertrophy rep range. Add some weight if it's not difficult enough. So let's say we're going to stick with crunches.
Yeah.
We do 8 sit-ups and we don't feel anything. Okay, sick. Let's get a resistance band. 8, still don't feel anything.
Oh. She's gone.
Cable, brilliant.
Yeah.
Increase the weight. Go for cable crunches. Okay, fuck, I'm on 7. That's difficult. That's where we want to be. Okay.
Exactly.
So make your ab exercises more difficult. Now the question was, are crunches the best exercise for your abs? No. Your ab muscles are stabilizers, okay? They're not flexors, whereas your biceps, sure, most of the movement that you do with your arm is going to be a flexion and an extension. So when it comes to building that muscle, bicep curls, tricep extensions, brilliant.
Exactly.
Now, your abs stabilize you, okay? It's what keeps us upright, it's what helps us rotate. So what we need to do is we need to have a little look at the exercises that we do every single day using our core and make those a little bit more difficult.
Yes, rotations.
Exercises, a plank. All the plank is doing is an isometric hold that's keeping us stable. If If you don't find a plank hard enough, go for some body saws. Add some onto your back. Okay, so that's one sort of idea the way you can do it. Same with rotational exercise. A lot of the time, if we're picking something up, again, rotation of the spine, nice tight core. Same, add a plate. Go for some plate twists.
Yeah.
Or for some cable twists as well. Okay, so you need to work all of the aspects of your core. You need to work the obliques. You need to work your rectus abdominis, lower abs, upper abs.
Upper abs. It's not just one exercise. Exactly.
Also, as well, your posterior chain muscles down your back. Okay, your core and your balance play a lot in whether your ab muscles are strong enough as well. So it's just a million exercises that you can do. Anti-rotational work, isometric holds, a little bit of everything. But I would even bin the crunches, okay? All it's going to do is it's going to pull us over and it's going to make us walk like this, have crappy posture.
Yeah.
Okay? So what we actually want to do is open up. Go for some holds on a bar. Go for some knee raises. Some of those windmill things that I can't do.
Windscreen wipers.
Yeah, windscreen wipers. Windmill.
Windmills. I knew what you meant. I got you.
Windscreen wipers. But yeah, basically that's touched on that.
Yeah.
A little bit of that and a little bit of everything for the core.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, nearly went again. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Also, I want to add, make sure when you do your core work, you're executing the movements properly, because you could just be working your hip flexors if you're not concentrating on the movement properly. And
neck days.
Yeah. Neck day.
Fucking keep your neck still. Flex your spine.
Next
That's
topic.
one thing that Becky will always say though. Technique is 100%
Yeah.
key. Okay, always. Before you load any weight onto the bar or before you grab kettlebells or dumbbells, make sure your technique is.
Your form's good. Okay, and then so two more topics. One was about fasted training. So I got a question to my Instagram that basically I didn't really understand the question. I think I screenshot it, but sorry, I didn't screenshot it. I just checked. So basically, sorry, I just went to check my photos, but I think basically what it was, I wasn't too sure about what the question was. I sent it to Kyla, and Kyla was like, not really sure either, but we kind of gathered that it was someone that doesn't like eating breakfast, but they like training in the morning, and that they used to force themselves to eat in the morning so that they had the energy to train. But what should they do? That's kind of what the question was. So we kind of took that as a fasted training related question, right?
Yeah.
Should they be eating breakfast before they train, and is it important? And onto that we can stem off, is fasted training better for weight loss? Okay,
so fed or fasted, it's quite a big debate in the fitness industry. Lots of people
you'll see a lot of debates about that, with people saying it like how you should do and why you shouldn't do it. I'm not a fan of it.
No, me neither.
Oh, we've got literally 2 minutes left. It must cut off. So yeah, I know.
Oh no.
I feel like I can't get it out of time now.
This is like me when I film my Instagram stories. I'm like,
we're being cut off.
Right, we just talk. If we get cut off, we get cut off. But we'll
and we'll just come back on. So yeah, basically, go on. I feel like I'm under pressure now. The clock's ticking.
This is like countdown. This is like countdown. Oh my god, I'll be so bad. I'll be like,
go on, quick, Kyla. Thoughts on fastest cardio. Let's go. Boom.
Okay, basically, my recommendation would be, if you're going to have a solid meal before your training, then eat an hour before. If you're going to have a shake, then make sure it's around about 30 seconds. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
30 minutes.
Straight into
precisely.
30 minutes before your training.
Or if you're like me, you could eat while you train. Don't do that.
I'm like protein bar, like.
Yeah, I think I've actually been squatting on a squat rack before while still chewing my protein. I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this.
But yeah, basically, we just want to make sure that when we're training, we are using our energy reserves and not tapping into our muscles.
Our muscles, yeah.
Now the whole were you gonna say something?
I'll let you finish.
Okay.
I don't think I'll have time to talk now anyway. So.
Do you have a timer on there? How long?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay, well, may as well just not.
All right, I'll finish this and then we'll come back on, okay? So we can talk
okay,
properly without.
Right. Ciao.
So, and now. Hello, Kyla, where are you? So, hi, Deb. Am I live again? Oh, sorry, I had some weird happen then. So I'm just waiting for Kyla to join again. She's joining from the boot camp now. So we was literally, oh, hello. Okay, one sec. Right. If you can hear me, can you just write a comment because I'm getting really confused now. So we was just talking about fasted cardio to finish off our last live, and if we think it's something that will help burn more fat or whatever. That's obviously a myth. Okay, I can see Kyla saying hey, but she's not. I've requested. Oh, okay. Go live with Kyla. Okay, got you. Oh no, just pinned your comment. Unpin. All right. Okay, she's coming on. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I can tell that it's working now.
Okay, we're working.
The weirdest thing just happened.
1 second, let me just get this up. Yeah.
So yeah, we were talking about fasted cardio and our thoughts on it. So, do you want to take it away?
Yeah. Have you ever fasted before?
Not intentionally. Never
Me when I accidentally wake up at 12 o'clock and I'm like, fuck, I'm not eating anything.
Yeah, like, and I never intentionally fast. It's not something I like. I like to eat food. I think fasting is the only reason that it can be said to lose fat is because you are basically skipping a meal. So you are decreasing the time frame that you are allowed to eat. So obviously, unless you binge out in that time that you are allowed to eat, you are probably going to be, like we said before, in a calorie deficit because you are cutting down the time that you are supposed to be eating. So that stemmed off a little bit, but I like food. So I don't like fasting, and I don't want to cut out
I think
however many hours of the day where I can't include food because I get moody and yeah.
I think
anyway,
if you train fasted, then I personally would recommend that you did a cardio session fasted.
Yeah.
Weightlifting fasted, absolutely zero benefit.
Yeah.
And I will challenge anybody who thinks differently.
And you're not gonna get your best session out of it basically because you're gonna be feeling fatigued. So in a way it probably can not jeopardize, but in a way jeopardize your training session a little bit. You're not gonna get the best out of it. So
yeah, as well. But if anybody's got any other opinions, let me know.
So maybe we can go into why people think that it is good for burning fat as a fasted cardio.
I suppose people think, I mean, not eating, obviously, there's a lot of times people have said, oh, maybe I'm gaining weight because I'm not eating enough. Hello, are you okay? I'm not being funny, but
they're just lying and they're overeating basically.
Overeating. I'm sorry, nobody ever gained weight because their calorie intake.
Exactly.
That is absolute bullshit. Now, there's a lot of people that don't eat in the mornings and because they're just not hungry in the mornings or they're uncomfortable or all you're doing is killing your metabolism. Okay, by slowing down your metabolism, yes, you can gain weight. If you've got a thyroid problem, yes, you can gain weight. However, skipping your meals or not eating enough isn't gonna eat it.
So I think people think as well, so by doing like a fasted cardio session, for example, that your body taps into fat cells and carbohydrates to burn energy instead of the food, fat cells and stuff like that, instead of the energy that, what did you say? Did it just freeze? Oh, sorry. So yeah, it taps into your fat cells and things like that instead of the food that you've just ate. Now, there's not really much evidence to say that this will help with fat loss or anything. So it is a big debate. And not only that, there was another point that I was going to make from it, but I forgot. I should really make some notes about this.
I know, I've got
But yeah, so basically that explains why people think that that you might lose weight more if you train fasted. But like me and Kyla said, like I've actually trained unintentionally without eating in a morning before, and if it has included any kind of weight training, I have not felt at my best. I've not felt like I've had the like a decent enough energy to perform at my best. So there you go. Yeah, so next topic. Yeah. Okay, wife, and then this is not obviously a myth, but it's something that like a lot of people say and we hear a lot about being rewarded. Why food should not be seen as a reward for working out. So people will train and then they'll say stuff like, oh, I deserve this, whatever, or I'm going to treat myself with this because I work so hard. And me personally, I think that it that can develop a bad relationship with food, and we don't really want to create an environment where we should be feeling guilty for eating certain foods, because
definitely not. Food is a reward.
Yeah, food's a necessity that we all need to survive.
Yeah.
So
one of the pillars of our well-being, we need to eat. So that's one reason. A whole different topic as well, and I'm happy to go on it one day. Things like slimming worlds that food sins. Sorry, but eating isn't sinning. I don't care what anyone says, and I don't care if you've lost fucking 9 kilograms on Slimming World. I don't agree with a company that's going to call food sinning.
Exactly. I don't agree with their methods that they go around the way they do it, and a lot of the time as well. These places like Slimming World, shouldn't be naming, but whatever. They're not educating the people that go there, so you should be going somewhere. If you have the intention to lose weight or whatever, then I think it's important that someone should be teaching you how to do this, and not you just following whatever. I've never been Slimming World, so I don't really know how it works, but I just don't think it's a good way that they do it, because first of all,
you're allowed to eat a Mars bar every single night because it fits in with your calorie intake, but they're not telling you that. They're just telling you you can eat that, but you can't eat certain other foods. Or if you're good all week,
you can have a drink on the weekend.
Wine on the weekend. Now, you've got to think, listen to people that want to teach you. The people that want to keep all of the information for themselves are the people to look out for.
Exactly, and that's exactly where I was going. Sorry, that's where I had a brain fart. That these people are just taking the money, and the people that go there tend to go back and back and back and back, because they're actually not learning how they should be actually losing weight and the real facts behind it. So that's how they're making so much money, because they're just keeping, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
People going back there, they're not gaining any real knowledge. Sorry, someone said.
No, and there's too many people in the personal training industry as well that are scared to educate their clients in case they lose too much knowledge and leave them. I'm not being funny. If you're a good personal trainer, you shouldn't have to worry about that. You shouldn't have to worry about your clients they learn what fucking calorie deficit. Share your knowledge, and if you're a good PT, they're going to come back because they enjoy training with you and getting the results. But so we've gone off topic. What do we think about food being a reward? No, I do again agree that if you are the type of person that has higher calorie and lower calorie days throughout the week, then
someone's gone mad in the comments. Hi,
this guy. Hello. There you go. Answered. So
there we go. Now you can stay.
Yeah, if you're somebody that's does look at their calorie intake and has lower and higher calorie days, and you've had a few lower calorie days, then yes, you can reward yourself, but don't call it that. If you want
just let yourself have something to eat.
It's as simple as that.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think it's not a reward, guys. Don't
I think
to eat. eat because you want to train, and eat because you want to have a good macro base, and you want to have a good protein consumption because you want to build muscle. Don't just train and then think, oh yes, I can eat Haribos.
I just think it's a really important, it's really important to keep a good relationship with food, because within the fitness industry as well, there's like so many eating disorders, and this is like a little bit unspoken of as well. And by eating disorders caused from bad relationships with food. So this is probably another topic we're going to go on to another day as well. But yeah, I think just using little words and stuff like that, like being able to reward yourself for doing something, creates a bad relationship. And the last thing you want to do is feel guilty for eating something because you didn't get your workout in that day. Like that shouldn't be a thing. Do you know what I mean?
The reward should be the fact that you can do exercise. The reward
exactly.
should be the fact that you've fed yourself and fueled yourself, and now you can go and complete a 45-minute workout. The exercise should be the reward, not the food. That's what you need to fuel you. That's my opinion anyway.
I agree. I think that was literally all.
Probably on about 5% as well. So
yeah, that was like all the notes I made anyway. So okay, Claire. In principle, it's all great, but lockdown is causing havoc. Oh,
I know. I hope everybody is safe. Most importantly, during lockdown. Mad. We're going on to week 7 as well. Hopefully, regulations will be lifted a little bit, and we can go walking out. Janina's here as well. Hello. Missed the whole chat. You'll have to go back and listen to it.
Yeah, so yeah, we've been going on for like an hour now, over an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna try save this and post this onto our bootcamp page so that you can go back on it. But we are going to be doing these chats weekly, definitely weekly, sometimes maybe more. And we're going to touch base on different topics every time, all fitness related, but we're going to focus more on certain parts of it. Like we said.
If you don't have any questions, feel free to message Becky or me, the bootcamp, our Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Get your message across and we'll talk about it as well, because we have plenty of time to do so.
Yes, that's right. One sec. Hello, by the way. Oh, it's just some question. All right.
Sitting here with my glass of wine.
Speaking of rewarding yourself, you go. Everyone love a glass of wine. So
I know it's
all right. So we're gonna call it a day anyway.
Exactly.
And yeah, hope you all guys are okay, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah,
bye.
See you guys next week. Ciao, ciao.